The world's top 6 most expensive abandoned cars. 6. Jaguar XJ220. This Le Mans Blue XJ220 only had a paltry 560 miles on its odometer when it was found abandoned at the very edge of a Qatari desert. Before it was spotted, the formerly stunning Jaguar was last seen in Beirut 6 years after it was first sold. Nothing is known of its current whereabouts, although we sincerely hope it isn't still sitting there. One of only 281 produced, XJ220s were £403,000 new. Nowadays, you can pick a good one up for around £150,000. 5. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Discarded as if it were one of the used tires it sits alongside, this one-off Rolls-Royce Centurion was commissioned, and was once owned by a Las Vegas-based celebrity, before it was sold and exported to Russia. No matter what, no Rolls deserves the indignity of being abandoned, apparently crashed or stuck fast, bumperless, beside a suburban railway line among used rubber and other such detritus. A new, unmodified Phantom will set you back £276,000. 4. Maybach 57. Found betwixt a duo of Porsches in a Cannes car park, this mysteriously number-plated Maybach had allegedly been in situ for 4 years before it was spotted in 2012. Such a motor would have set you back upwards of £300,000, before Daimler pulled the plug on the whole brand in December 2013. Given it's not moved an inch for years, the Big Benz looks to be in remarkably fine fettle, only the Maybach hood ornament is missing. The air suspension looks as though it's lost a little pressure. 3. Ferrari F40. Uday Hussein was Saddam's eldest son. Around the time of the First Gulf War he obtained a Ferrari F40, which he kept as part of a massive collection of luxury cars until he was killed by US Special Forces in 2003. When Iraq was invaded that year, the F40 was reportedly at a garage in northern Iraq having some work done. Abandoned when Uday died, it can still be found beside a dusty track somewhere in rural Iraq. Now, F40s sell for around £350,000. 2. Lamborghini Miura. Shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis, famous for marrying JFK's widow Jacqueline, and for having more money than his native Greece does today, bought this brown Miura S for Greek Elvis Stamatis Kokotas in 1969. Kokotas was also an accomplished rally driver. He put 52,000 hard miles on the Miura before its V12 let go in 1972. The engine was sent back to Lamborghini, and the Miura parked in the Athens Hilton's underground car park while it was repaired. Nobody paid Lamborghini, so they kept the engine. And Kokotas soon lost interest. So, 30 years later, it was still sitting there. When the Lamborghini was put up for auction in 2012, having been reunited with its engine, bidding stalled at $483,210, £317,000, which is less than its reserve price. 1. Ferrari Enzo. In Dubai, it's actually legal to be in debt. Bouncing a check is a jailable offense. So, people faced with crippling debts have taken to abandoning their cars, usually with the keys in the ignition, and sometimes with maxed out credit cards in the glove box, and skipping town for good. This dusty Enzo is the ultimate expression of this worrying trend. Its British owner allegedly fled, abandoning the £900,000 car after failing to pony up for a series of traffic fines. The car was then seized by the police. After a flood of reports claiming the Enzo was headed to the auction block, the authorities revealed that along with 9 other cars, including a Ferrari 599 and 430 Spider, it is the subject of an Interpol investigation concerning its theft.